for me, I would say, is probably managing your sleep. Thinking that you're going to have 20-minute naps and then waking up 3 hours later. Carrying the right food, I think, is the other thing, you know, like you can only take snacks and, you know, I don't really keep my energy levels up off snacks. It just adds to sort of fatigue factor, tiredness factor. You challenge yourself and your mind, you know, why am I doing this? But, you know, I love it. I really do love it. If it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I've fallen over again and it hurts and this is stupid, why is it 2 o'clock in the morning? Why are you out here and you're not having fun? Well, stop, reassess it. I want to enjoy what I do. Who else would be here, I don't know, 4 or 5 a.m. walking on Hadrian's Wall at this time in the morning?
When I came out of Alton, I was moving good, feeling energised. Then I fell down a cow foothold and sprained my ankle, and the camber's like really twisting it, so it's painful. Hoping I can run through it. I think I'm lucky that I don't suffer from the sort of lows you hear a lot of runners talking about. So last night was as low as I've got, and that was just trying to problem solve as opposed to being depressed or wanting to quit or something. I just thought, why do they want us to chase sheep in the middle of the night?
We've been walking together the whole way.
We both signed up for the same race, so
yeah.
we knew we were a similar speed, so we might as well just stay together and have some
together,
company.
yeah.
We can either be happy together or miserable together.
Yeah. Feet are the worst thing.
Yeah, same here.
Feet.
Plenty of blisters, but other than that, still going.
I'm not saying it's Jeremy Corbyn, but I have developed a very strong lean to the left. It's something weird about my body. When it gets tired, it kind of does that. But yeah, one of the medics saw me several times and she said, it's not getting any worse, you're just a bit weird.
I can't say I loved the 3 a.m. crossing of Crossfell. It was wet, boggy, cold, but you know, we're here. Greg's hut was amazing. That's a lifesaver. So future spiners, stop there. I think we found that as long as you can get through it, it's easy to be positive after. So just keep going, then you can forget about the suffering.
Downhills are just, yeah, at this point they're a killer. But as my mate said, Crossfell was interesting, that's for sure. Blowing sideways, not seeing very much, we made it through. That's all that really matters. Happy to get to checkpoint 4 and get some lasagna, perhaps. I think that's on the menu.
I just stopped because a blister had just popped as I was running around that corner there. And, yeah, you got to have your personal admin. Little cuts or blisters that can get infected over a race as long as the spine, and you know, you're running through sort of bogs and things, you know, yeah, it's not good to keep these things clean, really. Oh, I got hammered last night up on Crossfell. I decided to play its joker. Decided the weather forecast wasn't correct. Mist right down, about 10 feet visibility, really strong winds, very, very cold. Yeah, most of which I could cope with, apart from the mist in the dark. Used a bit of common sense, I suppose, and managed to get some signal to look on the race tracker. And I could see there were like 3 people coming up behind me, so I just sort of put all my stuff on so I could keep warm, and then waited for them, so we teamed up and then went across the top of Crossfell and down to Greg's hut, and as soon as we got off the summit, it all cleared away. It's like it never happened.
We were desperate just to get out of the wind and get a bit of sleep, so we were delighted to get here. We've had a brew and we're ready to go.
Definitely a little sleep deprived. We stopped at Dufton at the public toilets, which I thoroughly recommend for a night's kip. It's been a slog, and I think, as the guy said, is with sleep deprivation and stuff, it's been a test that I would recommend everyone to have to go through. If I've been through it, they should pretty well do it as well. And lucky enough, I met these 2 gentlemen, and they've kind of took me under their wing, because the 2 chaps I arrived with, unfortunately, have had to withdraw.
I've had lots of injuries this last 18 months. So to be honest with you, I just think everything's a bonus. So I'm just pleased to be here, and I'm delighted I've got this far. So I just want to finish it, really. That's all I think about.
My 4th time on Pennine Way. Done the Summer Challenger last year. Stopped just after Windy Gyle to go and help someone else, so that pulled me out of the race. So I have a wall to touch this time. I've got some unfinished business.
The last bit with the sun out was pretty horrible. Yeah. Just want to get it done. Think, you know, you can see the end in sight. Just want to get it done.
My little first aid kit doesn't cut it compared to this piece of artwork by the wonderful Spine Medic team.
So we've been getting a lot of foot injuries, quite a lot of blisters, quite a lot of dehydration, and it's just monitoring the runners, kind of seeing how much they're eating, making sure they're drinking okay, as well as responding to what's in the environment. Obviously the weather's quite hot today, so we need to make sure that we're looking out for heat illness, but yeah, really strong and a really good team.
Welcome back to the finish line of the Montane Summer Spine Race here at Kirk Yetholm. We've had another fantastic day up here. We've now had the whole of the top 10 of the race come through, including this afternoon Brigadier Lizzie Faithfull-Davies. She came in as the 2nd woman over the line, building on her 3rd place in January, which was excellent for her. Up in the Cheviots, just over there, it's been a tough day. It got up to about 26 degrees, and as a consequence there are very few natural water sources around. Our safety teams were all over it, but still extremely difficult for the runners. That's just the top end of the course. Going all the way back over the vast distance that we are spread over the top end of the Pennine Way at the moment, we still have runners at the back of the course racing to beat those cut-offs at the checkpoints.